Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. 13 cases of beauty treatments gone wrong. Self-image is critical to confidence. Many people worldwide look for cosmetic products and beauty treatments to improve their well-being, not only their appearance. Today's video will show you that it's crucial to have a patch test before trying beauty treatments. Moreover, most influencers don't pay too much attention to safety and health standards. Be careful about their recommendations. We will show you 13 cases of beauty treatments gone wrong, from allergenic homemade facial masks to extremely toxic cosmetics. Watch our video to learn about the most epic fails of beauty treatments, so you can avoid suffering from one. Number 13. Pinky Bath. We have all seen those LUSH bath bombs and felt curious about them. Colorful balls that dissolve when dropped into a tub of water. At the 13th spot, we brought you Abby Shenton's infamous fail with her bath. Miss Shenton purchased a LUSH product, perhaps thinking about taking a relaxing bath at home. Yet, when she left her bathtub, she realized that her skin was as pink as her bath bomb. Outraged, Abby tweeted an image mentioning the company and wrote, quote, "Just a quick question. Are your products supposed to stain the human skin fluorescent pink?" LUSH immediately answered. Yet, their response was surprising for everyone, especially for Abby. Shenton used Razzle Dazzle, a bath oil and not a bath bomb. The thing is, the product needs to be diluted before being added to a bath. Remember to read the instructions before using a product, everyone. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that will take just 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works. Number 12. Makeup brushes almost killed a woman. Makeup brushes are personal. Given the current COVID-19 crisis, most of us have become a bit extreme about personal hygiene. But believe us, borrowing a brush can be stupidly dangerous. At the 12th spot, we brought you the shocking story of Joe Gilchrist from Queensland, Australia. In 2015, Joe had severe paralysis after contacting a staph infection. Staph bacteria attacks their victims through small openings in the skin, and it can infect through razor blades, towels, and makeup brushes, among other personal articles. Joe was a single mother at the time, and her son was only 3 years old. She couldn't believe that her painful paralysis could be permanent, or worse, life-threatening. Gilchrist's best friend had a staph boil on her face, but Joe's immune system was so weak that the infection spread and attacked her nervous system. Joe worried when she started feeling terrible back pain, but she was alarmed when she ended up being paralyzed from the chest down. According to physicians, MRSA staph infection is the most dangerous form of staph. It would have gone through a cut or pimple on her face, traveled around her body, and implanted in the spinal cord. To save her life and recover mobility, Joe had no choice but to undergo immediate surgery to remove an abscess that was strangling her spinal cord. Then, after more than 5 months in the hospital and 12 months of rehab, she could walk again. Number 11. Cinnamon Face Mask. If you are checking some influencers' advice, remember some of them are just regular folks like us, and most of them don't bother checking the safety and health risks of their recommendations. At the 11th spot, we brought you the irritating story of the cinnamon face mask. Marie Lopez is a successful social media influencer. Her YouTube channel currently has more than 3 million subscribers, so be a bit more careful about her recommendations. A few years ago, she had a hard time with her followers after publishing a video explaining how to make different types of homemade face masks. She used everything from bananas to chocolate to cinnamon to elaborate the face masks and apply them to her face. Then she talked about their rejuvenating properties. However, as you might expect, you can't spread all over your face all the things you eat, well, at least not safely. Among the most dangerous ingredients are the allergenic ones. For instance, cinnamon is an allergenic plant that can cause superficial burns on contact with the skin, depending on the person. Dozens, if not hundreds of fans suffered from bad skin reactions after trying Lopez's cinnamon face mask, so they vented their outrage on social media. Quote, "I tried it and now I have lots of scars on my face," an angry follower wrote in French. Other fans had milder but annoying reactions nonetheless. Number 10. Curling shouldn't be cutting. At the 10th spot, we brought you the story of a young woman who accidentally lost her eyelashes. In 2015, Twitter user @SierraHyatt tried to curl her eyelashes, but instead, her eyelash curler took off all the eyelashes from her eyelid. Then she tweeted photos captioned, "Never again will I use an eyelash curler." Her followers and Twitter users got puzzled about how that could happen to her. She answered that she had twitched when she was using the eyelash curler, so she accidentally pulled her hand away from her eye. Obviously, she freaked out at first, but calmed down when she remembered that eyelashes could grow back. Number 9. Bikini Wax Nightmare. At the 9th spot, we brought the story of Maddie Rubin, who had the most undesirable permanent effect after a bikini wax. In 2014, Maddie wrote in Cosmopolitan magazine about her experience. She contracted a very contagious and almost untraceable STI called molluscum contagiosum. Robin's story stated that, quote, "About a month after I got a particularly bloody, painful Brazilian wax from an upscale salon in Manhattan, I noticed little bumps on my bikini line and vulva area. 2 of them were a little cluster and a few others were more sparse. They looked like shiny bumps with dimples in the middles and a waxy white core," end quote. The skin condition, molluscum contagiosum, is a viral skin infection. It's commonly transmitted through sexual intercourse, classified as an STI or sexually transmitted infection. However, the infection can also be spread through objects contaminated with the virus, such as towels, razor blades, bathwater, or in Rubin's case, a contaminated pot or wax applicator. Number 8. Dry shampoo abuse. For spot number 8, we brought you the story of Nicole Baxter, a woman who almost went bald because of abusing dry shampoo. After she noticed a bald patch and blisters on her scalp after using Batiste dry shampoo excessively, Nicole went to the doctor. After being diagnosed with triangular alopecia, she shared her shock in a Facebook post, which was shared thousands of times. She stated that she felt a terrible burning sensation all over her head. Nicole was immediately referred to a dermatology unit at the Belfast City Hospital. There, she was diagnosed with triangular alopecia and referred for a scalp biopsy. Fortunately for her, she recovered after stopping use of dry shampoo. Most triangular alopecia cases are irreversible. Number 7. Henna damaged a girl's skin. Mary Bates' vacation experience caught our attention for spot number 7. In 2015, Mary went on vacation to Turkey. There, she got a henna tattoo of a dream catcher on her ankle. Sadly, her dream vacation turned into a nightmare when her henna tattoo began to burn and scab. The henna tincture contained something called p-paraphendiline, which is an unregulated substance and can have adverse effects. Fortunately, nothing worse happened, but the burn left a scar on her ankle. Number 6. Tattoo Removal Kit. At the 6th spot, we brought Jess Hardy's story. The young British woman from Leominster, Herefordshire, said that she had a numbed hole in her arm after using a tattoo removal kit. Jess stated, quote, "It felt like someone had poured something flammable on my arm, lit it, and then poured a kettle on it," end quote. The University of Birmingham ran some tests. Its researchers found that the kit contained 2 banned products: hexachlorothene, once used in smoke grenades, and trichloroacetic acid, or TCA, used for wart removal. Clinical dermatologist Sean Linigan recommended people to avoid such products and said they do not work. Number 5. Eyebrows dyed. Polly Smith was a young teenager when she tried to upgrade her eyebrows. At the 5th spot, we brought you her story. Polly went to a salon to thread, wax, and dye her eyebrows. At first, she was impressed, but later she suffered a terrible reaction to the dye. Quickly enough, the severe irritation led to an infection, which worsened her case. Polly's brows turned yellow and scabbed over. Quote, "It was horrible. One day I would be okay and kind of be able to laugh about it, but then I would break down in tears," end quote. Medics diagnosed her with a severe allergy to the dye and said she might be scarred for life. Smith is a dancer, which means that her looks can have a severe impact on her career. She declared to the media, quote, "Being a performer, if my face is disfigured, it is going to impact me at auditions," end quote. Number 4. Buggy blender. At the 4th spot, we brought you the disgusting story of a blender infested with bugs. Stevie Miller found her new applicator was infested with bugs of all sizes. Stevie's sister bought the applicator online as a gift. After a few uses, Miller learned that something odd was going on with her makeup bag. The applicator was full of black dots. Stevie posted a video to her Facebook, which has since gone viral with millions of views. She said, "I hadn't had it long and was getting along with it amazingly." Stevie used tweezers to pull out the first bugs from the hole near the tip. As the video goes on, it becomes stomach-turning as she keeps finding and catching more disgusting bugs inside the applicator, one after another. Yikes. Number 3. Facial fail. Several years ago, Julie B had a notorious fail as a beauty blogger. At the 3rd spot, we brought you her story. In 2013, beauty blogger Julie of B for Bun Bun went to a salon and suffered a dreadful allergic reaction to her facial treatment. The incident changed her life. If you check out her blog, she features the story on her homepage 8 years later in 2021. Julie received a facial for a sponsored post on her blog. Yet, as early as the same evening after her facial, she got scared. Then she documented her painful experience to show people that all beauty treatments can have adverse effects. Now get ready for today's best pick. A teenager looked like she was attacked, but she was suffering an unexpected reaction. Best pick. Brow treatment looks like a boxing match aftermath. Australian teenager Tyler Dury frequently experimented with new beauty products. She was 16 when she dyed her eyebrows with a new product. After only 30 minutes, the aspiring beauty student started to feel wrong. First, she felt burning and itching sensations on her eyebrows, and it only got worse. Taylor was allergic to an ingredient in the product called paraphenylenediamine, or PPD, but she didn't know. Number 1. Hair dye can be dangerous. At the first spot, we brought you the story of a girl who suffered a horrible reaction to new hair dye. A young woman lived a painful experience after she dyed her hair. She suffered a severe allergic reaction that took 5 days to die down. The girl documented her experience and posted the pictures to Imgur. She used the Chosen Singer account to show women how her face and head were so swollen that they had a completely different shape. The pictures show the woman's face changing shape and decompressing over 5 days, coming almost back to normal by the end of it. We can learn a simple lesson through all these horrible experiences. Do a patch test. Please. We hope you found today's video entertaining and useful. Keep coming for more awesome videos.